I was going to say, like, the predicting middling Baneling thing is great, but if Voices goes mech, Jazz isn't going to go middling Baneling.
Voices is not going to go mech.
I've been having a lot of trouble with mech recently, actually, I've got to say. I've been having a bit of issues with it. I've just got to learn how to get Brutal Lords faster, that's all. I get it at like 25 minutes. Need to get it at like 15, you know, the fast tech kind of stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
in this game, let's stop talking about how fail I am at this game. As we get a pause.
Yeah,
Sponge is
apparently there's a
lagging.
bit of lag.
Sponge, there you go.
Sponge.
Out. The thing about this game is that it won't actually say he's left the game until I unpause, so... Yeah. That's the thing with a lot of observers. That's why you guys should watch the cast instead, because not only do I pick up absolutely everything in the world, you get to hear my lovely voice. And, you know, you just sit back, you maximize your window, you get your chips or your nachos or whatever you eat, listen to me talk. It's always good. If only the quality was a little bit better. But still, Sponge's left the game. No lag now, so we're getting to this. So one thing I want to say about Jazz is he's very greedy.
Greedy, did you say?
Very greedy, yep. So he'll drone up, and he'll drone up, and he'll drone up, and he'll build his, like, 6th Zergling at 40 supply or something like that. That's the kind of player he is. That's an exaggeration, but yeah. Anyway.
So, well, I wonder if Voices will exploit that with a 2-rax pressure or something. But he's walling at the top of his ramp, not at the bottom like he usually does, so maybe he won't.
This isn't going to be 2-rax, because 2-rax doesn't have the depot there, basically. You move the depot away and you wall off the 2-rax, and then you put Marines in the middle. And if he's going to Baneling Blast, just put or if you don't do anything, put a bunker behind that. But no, this is just going to be a gas. There's the gas there. So obviously gas is the telltale sign. So what the drone wants to scout, though, when it does come, you want to look for either 2-rax or the gas. If you see neither, it's either expanding or proxying a rax, which is two extremes. Yeah. But Jazz hatching first, I like that a lot. Especially against this build. So obviously as a Protoss player, I mean, you don't play as either of the, like in this matchup you don't play it, so as like an outsider, I mean, what do you notice?
I notice standard openings from both. Well, the hatch first isn't standard, that's kind of greedy, like you said, but
well, you know what, it is
fine.
standard. Hatch first is standard, yeah, it is. Most people are like, oh, must get spawning pool first to stop 2-rax. No, hatch first if you can. The only time you don't hatch first is when the SCV's there blocking it. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Yep.
But he's getting a factory. I'm expecting. Well, I would say I'm expecting Banshees, but he hasn't got the second gas I noticed. So maybe Hellions. Maybe we'll have to wait and see. The add-on on the barracks will tell us what it's going to do. If he gets a reactor, maybe Tech Lab. There's no reason, unless maybe he wants like a fast drop, which, no, you don't want a fast drop, because their army's situated very close to their base. When they take 3 bases, you start dropping. Yeah, the thing I'm noticing is the placement of the barracks can't actually put an add-on on it because of that supply depot being there
Even
as well.
Even if he moves it to the left, he's going to move it up and left, and then it's just a really weird wall-off.
Yeah. So, I'm quite curious.
Starport?
I actually have no idea.
Wow, okay, this is...
Oh, you called it, man.
I would say Banshees, but there's still only 1 gas, so it means he's going to want medevacs. Unless he's just being really crazy here. This is really confusing. Okay, Helion and Marine?
For me too. I watch a lot of Spud's games, and I've never seen him do this.
Maybe that's
I watch him play every day, so...
Okay, well there you go. So, very strange. So, still only 1 gas, getting a starport. Might just want a single Viking to pick off, you know, this Overlord, and this Overlord, and this Overlord. You know, there's 3 Overlords around the map that I can see. Vikings aren't cheap. Overlords at 100 minerals each, plus obviously getting supply cap sucks. But
he's getting a tech lab on his starport, so...
Raven?
Banshee or Raven, yeah. But why... I mean, I understand why you get a Raven in PvT for the point defense drone and that, but why would you need one in...
turrets.
Against Zerg?
Mass turrets.
The auto turrets?
They are really hard to kill, because Lings need to surround them. They have a lot of health and armor. They take a long time to die, and they do a lot of damage. Obviously, 1 turret isn't going to do anything. You need more than 1, but only now taking his gas and... Oh, okay, it's expanding. Is going to be... Okay, so it's a Banshee build without Cloak, but with an expansion. That makes sense. Okay, now it's clicked. Okay.
Yeah, cool build order, I must say. It doesn't look like he did anything moving out with those Marines and Hellion.
I like,
Looks like
not getting Cloak, because a lot of top level players will know the timing on Cloak and they'll know how to stop it. Like Jazz's lair is almost done, he'll be able to get the Overseer, no problem. So then you kind of double bluff. You go, well, if you know Cloak's coming, I'm not going to waste money on it. And if you see a Banshee, you get an Overseer anyway, because you don't want to have that time when your Queen's about to kill it, it cloaks, and then your Queen dies. That's awkward. That's bad. But no, this build's making a lot of sense now. You can then go, getting a Viking out to pick off those Overlords, like I mentioned. Okay, so it was very weird, but now it's just... He's just playing better than I can. That's it. Anyway. Jazz playing pretty standard though, obviously. Getting Lings out, looking to expand, getting Creep going. I mean, this Creep's pretty damn good already. Got 3 Queens, getting a Spire. Once the Spire's out, this Banshee's going to do nothing at all. In fact, just patrolling. Not even attacking with it, just patrolling across around the map. Just checking for expansions. Anyway. What do you think? What can you see?
I can see he's got Siege coming out, so he's going to go, I think, for a Marine tank push. After his natural gets saturated, and he's sitting comfortably on 2 base, I think that's when he's going to push out.
This Viking here has actually killed off already 1 Overlord. It's going to get the second one here, no problems at all. Banshee's made exactly 0 kills, but I think it's just maintaining that Zerg don't leave your base thing, because Queens cannot kill that Banshee. It's not on creep. Queens aren't going to touch it. But yeah, Engineering Bay behind here, just very standard now.
Yep. He's got the eBay going down behind the grass. That'll stop Lings coming in from that direction. Always do that. Terran players out there, always put your EB there. If you're Protoss, put 2 pylons there. It's really important that you do that.
And as Zerg, put an Overlord so it can see past it, because there'll be so many times where they just sort of wait there for a second then go. So, yeah. Obviously you can't wall it off. If you want to put an Evo chamber there, go for it, but let's face it, who really goes there as Zerg? It's just a couple of Hellions usually.
Yeah.
Jazz though, taking a third, looking like... Well, he's taking down the gold. I don't know if he's going to expand there yet. He'll probably wait a bit, but... Just checking the drone counts quick. Oh my god. Just saw it mentioned in spectator chat, and it's 37 to 57 drones. Now, like I said, Jazz is greedy. And, yeah, Voices hasn't punished that. But here he comes now.
Looks like he might be about to, yeah. Scan to kill off some creep.
Bane speed almost done. Almost done. So if you can get Bane speed up, it's getting Mutus, it's getting double Evo up. Oh my god, bad time to engage. Never mind, he just killed a bunch of Ling. Oh my... Whoa.
Whoa.
No, that's good, because it gives him time to rebuild. Oh, it didn't... He had a chance there to kill all the Marines. But no, Voice is pulling back, that's smart, Okay. So what do you think about that engagement?
That, I don't think Voice would be too happy with it. He did lose a bit. And obviously he'd want to push farther out and do more damage, but he kind of got repelled. So, but I think he's going to go again pretty soon.
I think... Problem with Jazz though, if he waited like literally 5 seconds, he would have had Bane speed, and he could have seriously pushed then and killed everything with those Banes. Banes, if they went a little bit further, a little bit faster, would have killed the Marines. But anyway, Jazz pushing forward actually with 4 Banes. Now he's pulling back. That's smart. Just keeping the pressure up with the Mutus. He's getting a lot of Mutus though, which is great. So
yeah, and the scan goes down, scouts out that the Mutas are there, and there's Banelings there too, and the Lings are taking down the rocks. So he's going to go around.
One thing to point out is Mutas slow down the tank push because of this. Oh no, don't attack him with that. Pull back. Okay. Basically the tank push will start pretty soon, right? So yeah, he's got one at the back. He's going to slowly siege up and move forward. We're actually sending 3 tanks just down the front. Whoa. Here comes the Banelings. And Mutas as well. Oh, wait, 4 Banes? No Banes. He needs to kill these tanks off though. Doesn't get the tanks. Jazz in an awkward position here. He's not engaging this right, Jazz. He should have sent everything around the front. and left the mutas at the back to kill the tanks when the Marines run forward. Anyway.
It was very well executed by Voices as well.
Yeah.
The way he put those 3 tanks down to kind of... He left that 1 tank sieged at the back, and he left his Marines in the middle, so that if the mutas did try to do what they did, he can intercept them. And if the Banes try to roll past the tanks, they get shot. So
there was a time when... I think when he was moving the 3 tanks down, I think he did it very quickly. There was definitely vulnerability there. If you do it slower, it's a lot safer. The very slow tank push is scary because as Zerg, you watch it coming. Obviously, with creep, you see it coming.
That was an amazing scan. Sorry to cut you off. He just scanned that. I'll ping it.
That base.
Voices just scanned that.
Of course, he's smart. He realizes that. Yep, so he does see that base there. Voices realize that can happen. But like I said, you see this slow tank push coming, and you're like, I need to engage, and then it's hitting your hatchery, and then you're forced to engage. And it's such an awkward thing to try and kill. But having creep out so far, yeah, it's just... Well, Voices is pulling back. Oh, wow, look at his army, though. Oh, my God.
He's done a good job to keep the creep receded as well.
He does, yeah, he really has. Jazz has got the queen there, he's trying to get that back. Does scan, he's going to have to cancel his base. In fact, Voices should wait till it finishes. Not going to.
The chat's saying that the weapon count's pretty much even now as well, plus mules.
Yeah, it is.
Would,
in fact,
would put Voices ahead. They're pretty much dead even. He's been scanning a bit, so he's only got 1 mule out, and that's about to die.
I think his mains gets it mined out. The problem is he needs to take a third. Voices needs to take a third very quickly.
Yeah, and he's got a command center halfway done.
By the way, borrowed Banes at that left watchtower, so if he does go past there, he can get a free army. That's a trick I do. That's my trick. That's the Benji strat. I'm calling it.
I think it's underused, to be honest. I think it's
it
great. It works kind of like hold
go.
position lurkers, Brood War.
Banelings coming in. Oh my God, really? No, that's game. That's game.
Wow.
That's... You need mutas in there so that when he pulls back with the Marines, you kill the tanks with the mutas, and that way he's just got Marines left, and you can get a fresh... He's forced to pull back and wait for tanks then. But, well, Banes come out, and they kill a few Marines, but... They were the borrowed Banes, by the way. But, yeah, this is game. Got a few Banes. If you can connect with the Marines, you might be okay. Here are the mutas hitting the wrong units there. Well, Banes... He splits.
Oh, look at that split.
Oh, is it enough? I don't... Actually, the mutas could clean that up. Possibly. Yeah, he's going to clean that up. Go for the Banshee, man. Go for the Banshee. Guess the Banshee. Yeah, actually, checked in supplies real quick. Wow, fairly even, actually. Fairly even. I like that. So, Voices just then kind of... Like I was saying, without tanks, they really aren't that good.
Yeah, do you think Voices might have overextended himself there? Do you think that was a fault of his, or do you think it was just really good play by Jazz?
I think he didn't rally. He should have... I don't know why he didn't have more tanks rallying in. That's the thing. If he... Like, all these units he's got now... maybe he just stopped his macro for a second there, but I think he could have used some few more tanks. If he had more tanks, he could have killed the Banelings. That's the thing. Tank kill Banelings. Marines really don't. But anyway, unless you're Foxer, of course. Jazz is going to borrow some more Banes here, which is great. Just next to the Watchtower. I mean... Oh, and this base going up again on the right. But I love this burrow stuff. You got to be smart about it too. You got to... Oh, actually, they got spotted by the sensor tower, so he knows it's there. But you got to be smart where you put it. If you put it like... Yeah, you got to be smart where you put it anyway. Oh.
Yeah. And he's got an infestation pit coming.
Yeah, I think he wants to go to Hive Tech. He's getting a fifth up, sorry. Well, technically fourth, because his main's about to get mined out. Yeah, he's starting to get his lair tech up. And once he gets Broods out, especially on this map, Broods in the middle of the map are just retardedly good. Mutas are coming to harass. Oh my God, sensor tower. Good kill, good kill. That's a very key structure. You probably want to build that back because it's in such a great spot, and he is going to. Anything to comment on?
Well, he's got Thor's out now, and he's got a drop. Someone's just pinged a drop coming.
Yeah, this is going to be a good drop as well.